Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Long time no see. What's up? How y'all doing? How was your weekend? How was your holiday, your resurrection Easter holiday? I hope everybody has been doing good. We haven't been live over here in a minute. Hey, beautiful newbie. You said you don't watch Power, just dropping in the show. Thank you for dropping in to show some love. I really do appreciate that. I know some of the shows that I review, some people don't watch. Oh, Lord, especially when it comes to that one by Tyler Perry, Ruthless Child. I still can't get over that whole show that Tyler Perry created, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It be given some time. But what's up, everybody? Please make sure you like and share on the way in. Subscribe here. Feel free. If you happen to be new here, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate to the commentary, of course, it's $the Hood Table 402. Now, I am waiting on somebody to come join me, and I did send somebody else a link. My homeboy, who hasn't been on my panel in I don't know how long, a month of Sundays, he told me the other day, he was like, what up, man? I want to join you for the Power Review. And then my good Judy, she's supposed to join me too. So I sent them the link, so one of them should show up soon. But anyway, I wanted to get this started because I know it's already getting kind of late here in the Midwest. And the people on the East Coast, where my good Judy is, they like an hour ahead of me. So we're going to jump right into this. But while they are getting ready to join us, hopefully, I just want to talk a little bit about the last episode because I wasn't here, okay? I wasn't here. I got people hit me up on Instagram and everything talking about the hood table. What's up with Power? Where you at, girl? It's been busy, okay? I've been busy. Y'all saw me out here. I've been slanging cakes. I've been working. It's been a lot going on in our neck of the woods. The 3 little girls, please keep them in your prayers because they are still missing in the Missouri River. We had some more assistance from different organizations join today in the search on what do you call them, these ski boats or something like that. And I had posted that information earlier, but that ain't what you call them, huh? What did I say? Ski boats? Forgive me. What's up, Noble? How you doing, boo? What's up, love? How you doing, Mr. Graduate? But and again, most success to you. But yeah, jet skis. Why I say ski boats? Y'all know I'm hood than a mother, right? Right. I said anyway, moving right along. But what up though? So anyway, before we get to the current episode, which was everything. Actually, the last 2 episodes was really good. Let's see, 5 was good, 6, 7. The first 4 episodes, I was like, man. They was good. Unique was out there doing his shit in the dark, moving around like a ghost. But I was waiting for like, give it to me. Come on, Fitty, give it to me. But yeah, so the last 3 episodes have been giving me life. I have to say. But anyway, so we're gonna backtrack a little bit. The one, number 6. First of all, no, I'm gonna save that. So after finding about, the fate of fame, not only does Kanan and Duke, Juke. I said Duke. Ooh, I'm not thinking about Duke Farrell. Ooh, is he talking about me? No, he ain't talking about me. He don't really know me like that. But anyway, Kanan and Juke, they want parts on Payback. Not just them though, but so does Uncle Lulu. Now remember we was talking about Uncle Lulu, and we was talking about him eventually getting back into the streets because we knew it was coming. We just didn't know when, where, and how, and why. But I have suggested it might have something to do with Uncle Marvin and him getting into it with Stefano. And as far as the last episode we just watched, so I'm about to go down. But anyway, Juke, Uncle Lou, Kanan, everybody wants payback. Everybody, the only one who really wasn't talking about payback was who? Raquel. Right? Okay, so Rock, she was like, I thought she was done with the streets. Uncle Lulu, it had to be something serious to bring him back to the streets, right? And again, I thought it was going to be Marvin and Stefano, but the season ain't over yet. And when it comes to those streets, Lulu's artist, a matter of fact, Rilla, he better tread lightly too, because he has no idea how much he was testing Lou's gangster. In the last episode, when Lou was asking him about, or I don't want to say trying to make him out to be something he's not, but he was trying to get him some suggestions, like all your materials sound the same. Y'all know how people be like that. All their materials sound the same all the time, whether it's a rapper or a singer. It's like we sound like we listen to the same damn album over and over again. That's all Lou was trying to let him know, but he didn't like to be criticized about his shit. And Lou was like, let me get the fuck up on out of this studio before I do something that I might regret. And Rilla was like, oh, let's see. No, you don't want to see. Because you have no idea. You have no idea. Lou is itching to catch a body. What's that song that Faye used to sing? We need a body. Okay. That's the first thing that entered my head when I was thinking about Lou itching to catch a body. But anyway, the artist Rilla. Remember when I told y'all that nigga was going to set up that attorney? See, I had asked y'all at that time when they was having that conversation. I was like, Attorney Lowell, he just don't know exactly what he just did he? And I think this is my girl. Is this my girl? Hey, boy, what's up?
What up, Joe?
Hey, the streets need a body. Hey, the streets need a body. That's it, Niecy.
They got a few.
Girl. Man, sis, I was just like kind of going over episode 6 before we jumped into 7, since I've been missing for like 2 weeks on this episode. So just chime in, okay? Just chime in. But before you jumped in, and welcome to the panel, babes. But before you jump in, I was just telling them how I remember when we was talking about Rilla and when they had that attorney in that meeting. And I said, ooh, that attorney, he don't know what he just did. He chose the wrong words when he was talking about his upbringing. Remember, he literally told them that he keeps money stashed in his house just like his parents. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, Rilla's going to keep that in the back of his mind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even though he didn't, once he did, he didn't want to go through it.
Man, he's straight pumped out. Like, okay, first of all, this last episode when he was talking about yeah, we want to see Lou, what would you do that you won't regret? But while last episode you was in a van hiding outside, ducking behind the damn van. Talk about he gonna recognize me, fool, put on a mask.
But I'm glad he with his premonition.
You said what? I can barely hear you.
I'm glad they went with his premonition.
Oh, by staying in the van?
Yep.
Because he probably would have been the one on the floor.
Not only that, he would have been the one that caught that case.
He what?
He would have been the one catching the case.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That is right. He would have probably been the one catching the case too. And he just got out of prison. That's exactly where Lou found him. Remember, he got him. Well, he didn't necessarily get him out of jail, but he gave him somewhere to stay when he got out. He's trying to help him with his career, turn his shit all the way around. Mm-hmm.
I gave him $5,000. He gave him $5,000 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
When Lou was saying he needed money,
yeah,
he gave him $5,000. You ain't gonna do something like that, just let you know. You can't.
What up, 400? You said you can't what?
That you know that ain't nothing ever enough. Cause he gave him $5,000.
And ain't no loyalty nowhere.
Among thieves, they said.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a lot of that this episode. A lot of this.
Girl.
I've been around 400. I've been around. I've been really busy, so I haven't been on here too much. I haven't even been watching that much, actually. I haven't really found anything to keep me interested on YouTube. At least not in this sector. I've been watching other stuff in other sectors and stuff, but yes, Cislo is. I feel like at this point in my life in the B sector, what I'm seeing, I feel like I'm on one of those. What are they? The recorders that keep going around and around, like it just. I feel like I'm just in like a revolving door, like. It's like I'm watching the same show over and over and over and over and over again. Like
it is the beef. It is the beef that
I'm just like,
and it's gonna be on my friend. Some people started beef, not knowing what they want, but they can see it, continue seeing it forever just because this is the beef that doesn't end. You remember that song when it just kept repeating itself over and over
and over and over. Yes. Hey, Nisi. 400 said y'all be making me go live. I seen you over there. I seen you earlier. I was in your chat earlier while I was in the clouds, but I was watching you 400 when you was live earlier. And Nisi, the budgetista, you said last episode Nee confronted Rock. Yep. And if it wasn't for y'all, I would have thought I had seen the entire show. Well, let me tell y'all. So when I was watching episode,
that was this episode, but Janice.
No, yeah, but I'm about to get back into into 6. So Fame's mother. Now remember when we was talking about Fame's mother and how the police. God, I swear. Oh my God, I swear. I be having premonitions, y'all. When I was saying that Fame's mother, she was coming, trying to direct herself to the police so that they could help her find her son. And the police kept redirecting her to Kanan. Talking about what Kanan, they in the streets, they're bad people. You need to talk to Kanan. He knows the reason where your son at, and whoop, right? They tried that reverse psychology on her because they were saying, well, if you really cared about your son, you would help us to take down Kanan and whoop. Now, this episode, Cislo, let me ask you guys, what Kanan saw with his mom, with them cops, what were y'all thinking? Because Kanan now thinks that his mom has something to do with Fame's death. Let me know. I was quite shocked to see her paying off the cops, but it's not uncommon, right, sis? In that territory with the gangs and with the drug dealers and the queens and the kings of the drug world, it's not uncommon for them to be paying off cops. So does that necessarily mean that she has something to do with Fame's death? I don't know. I just can't see it. Even though everybody was concerned and everybody talking about getting payback for his death, I just can't see Rock. But did she really think that Kane was going to talk? Or is it really the fact that what them boys said. Remember when OC sent Kanan on the goose chase, and him and his cousin Juke ran up on those boys, and Juke, that girl that lost her Juke, then went psychotic. Okay, I think she done went psychotic. Okay, she is off her damn rocker. But she was about to shoot all them up, regardless of them swearing up and down on their mamas that they did not kill Fame. But what they did tell them during that time when they was being interrogated by Juke and Kanan was that they heard that Fame was killed by some cops because he found out they were up to some shit, doing some dirty shit. So I wonder if that dirty shit is working with Rock. Being in Rock's back, I don't know, child. I don't know, DC. I don't know either. But Juke is wild. You hear what her daddy was like? It's the army. It got to be the army who got you thinking you could just shoot people and think you could just pew, 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 pew. She was like, shit, if that's the case, it ain't the army. It happened before that. I mean, look who she's raised around. Everybody in her family is a murderer, damn near. Murderers, drug dealers, shit like that, thugs, hoodlums, child, you name it. Y'all think the army made her that way? The girl was in the army for a whole 5 minutes, Marvin. But she been around y'all her whole motherfucking life. Yeah, that's where she get that shit from. They had nothing to do with the damn army. The army just taught her that she'd rather be herself than try to be all that she can be for the army. Okay? She gonna be all that she can be in those streets. That's what she gonna be. This is all, of course, before she, goes down there and get a badge. But anyway, yeah, so as far as Fane's mother, the cops are still on her to try to get her to help them take Kanan and them down. I don't know, y'all. I hope Rock didn't have nothing to do with that, because the way Kanan feels right now, he feels when he was talking to his girl, he don't even trust his girl. He don't trust nobody.
I don't think it's Rock, but I do think that is a great way to throw the scent off the police and make them implode from the inside.
Absolutely.
Take each other out from not, think about it. Ain't nobody trusting nobody right now. And after this episode, which I won't talk about, they probably really, really gonna have some problems. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. You can dive right in, boo. You can dive right in.
Well, because I didn't want to spoil the end of it.
No, that's okay, because we was about to tailspin right up in there too with what you just said, as far as nobody can trust each other right now. Remember when Kanan said, "Why didn't Neek kill you?"
And
she was like,
right after that, his grandmother passes. And look how she did it, and she didn't hesitate.
It was funny though, because remember Marvin and them was like, Mama didn't tell you because she knew you would want her to suffer. But then Rock was the only one willing to do it. Why do you think Rock was willing to do it?
Because she really loves her mama. And that was the only one. That's the only thing. I'm sitting up there at the end of it crying, saying, "Tell him you love her." And when she thought her mama thought she was about to bend down and kiss her, and she reached for the light, that kind of messed up. They love each other. They just both too stubborn to say it. But that was her. That's why her mother cried like she did, because she does love me.
And you heard what she said at the end. She said, "Please take care of your brothers and take care of your son."
That's right. And he's gonna really be angry if he found out how that Rock did it.
I hope he never find out, because he already don't trust her. And I think he might think that, I don't know. It's like everybody thought that Neek was dead. And then he basically comes back like he done got resurrection from the dead, came back after 3 days like Lazarus and shit. And now her son is thinking like she was probably in cahoots. Like maybe because Neek thinks that they all was working with his brother. for his brother to kill him. And I think what Kanan is thinking right now is that his mother was working with Neek and they put his brother down. That was Neek and Rock's plan. That's probably what Kanan is thinking right now. When Rock didn't have nothing to do with Neek being hurt.
I don't think he's thinking like that, but it's he thinks he killed Famous. But that's what his
yeah, that's
about the grandmother. Woo!
That grandma, I had said last episode that I reviewed that I could never. I was there when my mother took her last breath, and then all the pain and all the morphine we had to constantly give her. And if she would have asked me that, I would have been like, nope. I would have been like Marvin and sorry, because it would have been like who was that? Lulu said, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of what this could happen to you. I'm scared of what happened to me. Like my conscience.
Right.
That I like killed my own mother. You call it taking somebody out their misery, not you, but the mother, and somebody else will call it murder.
We had somebody here that did mercy killing. He's dead now, but he did mercy killings.
I can't like that Dr. Kevorkian.
Yep, he's from Michigan. He's from Detroit, right here.
Yep, Niecy said the police did it. I wonder did Kanan dad put out the hit? Oh, Niecy. I didn't think about that. Detective Howard. She said, I wonder if Kanan dad, Detective Howard, put out the hit before Rock killed him. What up, Room Shaker? How you doing, love? And you said Rock is cold-blooded. She absolutely is.
Why would he put it out on Famous, though?
I don't know unless, okay. See, I don't know where the truth lies right now. I don't know where the truth lies because when Juke and Kanan went to get at them boys, they was like, Fame was killed by the police because he saw the police doing something dirty. So could it have been that Detective Howard was involved as well? I don't know. I just hope Rock didn't have nothing to do with it. That's me. I just hope she didn't have nothing to do with it. And as far as Rock, you saw how when she let everybody else know, because basically Neek to let everybody who needs to know. Like if you know, that he's yet alive. Okay. So after she found out, she let all her siblings know, she let Kanan know. And then who was that? Marvin was thinking, well, if Stefano doesn't want to hook up with Neek, and then because what Marvin think they could do is hook up with Neek, pretend like they willing to, be with him, work with him, and then end up killing him. And he ain't going Stefano to agree with that. And Rock was like, Stefano ain't gonna agree with that because the family, you know how it is, the people. If you do something wrong, the family, they will kill you themselves if you messing up their shit. And she's like, no, I ain't gonna do that. So then Marvin was like, well, maybe we need to just get rid of Stefano. And look what the fuck Stefano wants to do. Can you believe that? Do you think that was his mission all along?
No.
For Marvin to help him take out his sister.
Oh yeah.
What up, Chad? How you doing? It makes sense now.
That's why Marvin's so gang.
He was like, if I was you, I wouldn't mention that shit to me again.
Yeah.
Marvin was like, how dare you ask me to help you kill my sister? Just because I done ran a few errands for your motherfucking ass, you didn't have me be your errand boy, and now you want me to take my own sister out for you? As if they won't take his ass out. They wouldn't think twice to take Marvin ass out of there.
But that was after he wanted him to fight a possible war between him and the other crew. Remember? And Rock was like, I ain't getting in no beef for nobody. I ain't getting in war with nobody.
And Rock knows what she stands. Everybody, all the families, they know what they stand to lose if they come at Stefano. Now, why do you think old boy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Is it Sal? No, not Sal. The dude that Neek is working with now. What's his name? The one who finally agreed to give Neek the money that he need and the guns and that guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I don't even know why he thinks that this is a good idea for him to go and try to get rid of Rock, knowing that Rock is working with Stefano. I don't know, and then work with Neek, like out of all people.
But if they use Neek to do it, you don't necessarily look like they had nothing to do with it.
Everybody trying to use everybody. And Chad said, I don't think Rock did that because Fame was the best friend, not like the other homeboy she took out. Yeah, you got a point there. And then Chad said, them Italians think black people like them. Hell no, I'm not about to take my sister. Right. Because they will take out their family members, huh? Sis, we done seen all the movies. We know all the stories, even the real life ones. They will take out now. Black people, they might shun your ass. They might kick your ass out the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But most of the time, they will try to work with you, even if you in the motherfucking drug world. And next thing you know, you're a cold crackhead. They still try to take care of you and make sure somebody take care of you, try to get you rehab. Shit. In the time, they'll put your ass out quicker than a light. And don't give a fuck. You said Marvin knows he would. Yep, he would have been next. Because if you bold enough to take your own sister out, who knows what you'll do to somebody else?
Well, they know he's willing to do it because he he does it for pay. But what does he say, Marvin? Chad said Marvin knows his sister's the brains, and him and Lil can't be Rock or have the mind she had. But you know what? What else is true? She got moxie.
Mm-hmm.
She got balls to try to do stuff that ain't nobody else got the nerve to do.
And she ain't scared. She ain't scared of nobody. She ain't scared. Now, just because she might not go up against somebody don't mean she's scared. She just smart, too.
Right. She just, she's one of those kind of people. Like she said, when it comes to me, when it comes to business, my feelings don't matter or something like that. That's because she don't have no feelings. She's a psychopath.
She is. And I think Neek is a psychopath now too. And that's right. He said Neek is crazy in the head right now.
Paranoid. Yeah, paranoid psychopath.
Yes, he is. Let me tell you, when he came home to his girl, well, I don't even know what the fuck to call them anymore. He came home to his baby mama. She was all excited. He about gave her a heart attack. She jumped in his arms. He'd take her to get a new house, or a new apartment, wherever they at, because he was like, it's about to be some smoke in the city. I'm thinking to my head, oh, he still cares about his little old family and his son, Jerome. Next thing I know, he about to hem that girl up, talking about, y'all the only two witnesses. Not y'all my baby and my baby mama, and I want to protect y'all. And that's why I don't want you to go see your mama or help her with her insulin and diabetes and sugar. But because y'all the only two witnesses, and he said, I ain't going back to jail. I ain't dying for you. I ain't dying for my son. Did you hear when he said that shit? I ain't dying for you. I ain't dying for my son. I ain't dying for nobody. So you better get your shit together. I was like, he crazy.
I said that too. He didn't say witnesses though. He said another word. But in other words, what he was telling them is you the only two that mean anything to me. And they know that. So he wasn't saying they were witnesses because
you sure? Because I know I heard him say that, girl.
Yeah, I can't think of what he said exactly. I'm gonna go back and listen to it though.
Yeah, go back and listen to it. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I'll go to it. Hold up. You check out the comments for me, babe.
She said, Neat raising head. Yes, you do. Rock taking their mama out shows he is different, cut from different. She is cut different from the brothers, but it also shows why their family works well together. You know what? They work good together most of the time, but they have their knockout drag-outs, but they come back together. That's the thing. But that's what I was saying about she has moxie. She has the ability to separate her reality from her task. So whatever the task is at hand, if it requires any emotional attachment, she has mastered the ability to separate her feelings from her reality and do whatever it is that has to be done. But she's a sociopath is what the heck she's in, a psychopathic sociopath. You see, somebody gotta go. Who wanna go first, y'all? Neat, Marvin, Lou. Okay, so first of all, we know that.
Okay, he said witnesses, but keep going. I'll tell you after you say what you're gonna say.
Go ahead because I was.
Okay, so she had.
Go ahead.
Yeah, after they got to the new crib, she was taking off her coat and she turned around and she was like, "I still gotta check on my mom." He said, "Fuck your moms." And she was like, "I gotta go and make sure she do her dialysis or take her to dialysis." And he grabbed her by her face and he said, "You and your Jerome, y'all my only two witnesses, and you don't leave this house until I tell you you can fucking leave." So I don't know what he meant by that because of the fact that, and that's where I was going to go to before, because it's like, what do you mean they his only two witnesses? What do you think he meant by that when a lot of people know he's alive?
I got to go back and listen to it. So
yeah, and I had the caption on too. So just because I want to make sure I heard what I was reading.
Bro, now the caption you can't never go back because they.
But I didn't. I just went by the caption now. I heard him say witnesses because when I was taking my notes earlier, I put witnesses in my notes. But no, I just went back and listened to the caption, watched it now just to verify. But what was they saying in the chat? Somebody gotta go. Who gonna go? Y'all, hold up. He said somebody gotta go. Who gonna go first? Oh, who you think gonna go first, Sislo?
Okay. Oh, he said he meant Kanan. Oh, we know Juke. We know obviously that Kanan.
Yeah, Kanan and Juke, they gonna survive to the next spinoff, right?
Yeah, because they in the power. We know Juke is not going nowhere because she until power, until towards the end of power.
I don't know what was to say to Marvin and Lou because did they even talk about them?
I think Lou was gonna stay in the music business and eventually open up the bar, and he's gonna be working in that bar.
Mm-hmm.
In his older years, Marvin gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
And Neek, I'm sure he gonna end up getting waxed at some point.
So maybe Marvin got killed before Neek.
Never know.
I don't know, but we do know definitely Juke and Kanan, they went to power.
They still got time to play with it because it was never etched in stone. We just know that Rock and Marvin does die at some point in time before power. But
yeah, because Juke, she joins the police.
She dies still when Kanan is young. Mm-hmm. She still dies when Kanan is young. Remember that too.
Yeah, so we know for sure that Juke, of course, her, because if you watch Power from the very first Power, you know that Juke and Kanan is in there. So we know those are in there. As far as Lou, Cisco said he's going to be still in the recording business. Marvin, Cisco said he's going to die. Neek, I don't know if Neek can survive this season. I'm not sure. I don't know. But what about I can't remember. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He was supposed to be out, and fate brought him back because he was technically supposed to be written out when his brother killed him. Yeah. But he said, I said I was going on tour. I ain't say I wasn't never coming back.
He was talking about being resurrected and everything. I'm like, now y'all know y'all wrong for this shit because y'all know these episodes is gonna come around Easter. Talking about resurrection. This fool crazy. Okay, let me read some comments.
It is a power spin-off.
They said, let's see. Chad said Rock taking a mama out shows. Oh, Cicely read that one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Chad said facts. I think Rock understood her mom on a whole level that men couldn't understand. Well, you know, her brothers did say, and that is true for some of them old heads, huh, Cicely? Like some of the older generation before us, some of them, I don't want to say they didn't know how to raise kids, but they came through a time where kids was forced to work in fields at 5 years old, 6 years old. I mean, all you did was work. You got beatings. Your man came home to beat you. The master beat you. I mean, everybody was abused and whipped and beat way back in the day. So certain generations, they didn't quite master. I mean, we still don't master raising children now. But back then it was real strict and real hard, and just trying to get you up and on out the house. And there's a lot of mothers and fathers like that. Fathers who never told their sons they loved them back in the day. I know lots of guys who said they was raised with a dad who never said they loved them. And then now in these days, almost all the guys I know, they can't share enough love with their kids because of what they've been through. So back then it was a little harder on a lot of people. And I think they right. She knew what she just did what she knew. And what she didn't know, she didn't know. But one thing she made clear to Rock, she knows that she was a bad mother. And that's why she keeps staying on Rock about her raising her child. And that was her last words. Take care of your son. So we shall see. Chad said, Niecy, you better go back and catch up. Oh, Niecy said he said he will have one of his boys take her mom. Oh, hold up. What I miss in the chat? He said he will have
She talking about Neek when he told his wife F your mom.
Oh yeah, he said I'm gonna have my homeboys take care of your mom. Like who the fuck wants some goon showing up their motherfucking door talking about I'm here to take you to dialysis, ma'am? Who the fuck is you? I wish my son, who the fuck is you? And actually, them ain't the mother sons. This is like the son, not in-law, outlaw. Well, I don't know. He's baby daddy right now. Neek is baby daddy because I don't think he really wants to be with that girl. He just trying to put them out of harm's way for right now.
Wait, you talking about with his wife?
Neek, yeah, I don't think he want to be with that woman. You think he do?
Yes, and
he damn near threatened to kill her if she leave the house. And then she was up there hugging on him. Neek is me. He was about to go batshit crazy on her ass. I don't think Neek's love anybody right now. The fact that he said, I ain't going to jail or I ain't dying for you, nor my little Nick, nor my son. Like, this nigga ain't think about nobody but himself. You said, well, if your mom or mother-in-law know the lifestyle. Yeah, I guess if they knew the lifestyle, yeah. But the mom don't like that nigga. Do she since Lord? I can't remember. I could have sworn she don't like him.
Oh.
Neat, the mother.
Oh, the girl's mom.
Yeah, I think she don't like him.
It wasn't her mother or her sister that got smart with him.
Oh, the sister. Okay, the sister. Okay. I knew it was somebody who was talking shit. But yeah, sometimes the mamas do. It's like they don't raise you to mess with a dope dealer or a gangster or nothing like that. But when they reap the benefits of the shit, then sometimes they have a change of heart.
Niecy said she got
Oh, you got me some fur for my birthday, son. Oh, now I'm your son.
Deuce's niece. She going to watch Power Checkup.
Oh, Niecy said, Chad, I'm so excited about this show. I love it. I'm out, y'all. Let me go back. Let me go check out Power. I learn something new every time I come over here. Oh, thank you, Niecy. Yes, you got to go back. Listen to Chad. Go back, honey. Go back. And watch all the shows that you miss. And then when we do the review next week, then come back and join us for the review next week. You know, I always usually wait a few days after the shows I review go off because I be trying to give people a chance to watch them because everybody don't watch the shows the day they come out. They might get to it the next day or the day after, you know. So, and then I remember when I used to do TV shows review Sislo, and people come in the chat. I ain't watched it yet. I'm giving you a click and a like, but I gotta go. I'm like, damn, everybody in the chat talking about they ain't watched it yet.
Yeah.
So that's
and
why
Niecy, make sure you watch the ones when you talk to Tariq, telling Tariq about how things was when he was younger. Check that out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Power.
And you're gonna see how he talked to Juke now, how they Ace Boone Coon or whatever. And then when you see in the powers that she was in Power.
It's gonna be totally different.
Anika Noni Rose playing her or whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
He treated her kind of different. Like you wouldn't think that they was as close.
Yeah, because before this Raising Kanan, I would have never imagined they were that close. Like their closeness reminds me of me and my boy cousin, the one who will always be at my parties when I be having my get-togethers. Y'all done seen him on camera before, but it reminds me of our relationship growing up. Like when we was out there doing shit in the streets, we always had each other back. Always had each other back. And to this day, we still close. I mean, we 8 days apart. But in Power, the original Power, I would have never thought that they were that close. But they were. They were. And now I'm waiting to see what exactly was the turning point. You know what I mean?
For who?
For them when they first started bumping heads. Kanan and Juke. I'm anxious to see when they show that, like the turning point. And what's up, Big Beasley Land? What up? Chad said, yeah, my wife be trying to let shows build up hell. I'll be like, I'll watch it again with you. I got homegirls, Chad, I got homegirls who will wait all season and then binge watch their favorite shows. I can't do that. I can't wait all season while everybody and their mama, I mean, it's everywhere. Your friends, your family, YouTube, TV.
Something that I ain't interested in anyway.
Yeah, you can't escape it if it's a show that you're really into. So you gotta like try to block out all the reviews and block out. Like I can't do that. I want to watch it when everybody else is watching it. But that's just me. Beasley said I watch it 2 times to catch up. He said I watch it before, the day before when it airs, and then I catch it 2 times. And you said first cousin be like brothers. Yeah, first cousin be like brothers and sisters. I'm telling you. I'll be like, man, fam, this nigga, I'm on my way, cousin. Or he be like, some bitch, where's she at? I mean, boy, we used to be crazy back, boy. The stories I could tell.
Especially with them two, because they are only children.
The stories I could tell, boy. But anyway,
Lord, come back, girl. Come back.
Girl,
You went too far with that one, sir.
Oh my God, that remind me of remember my brother joined us on the panel that one day, and he got to talking. I was like, "Hold up, bro, huh? That's enough."
That was so funny.
He was up there like, "Man, my sister, y'all just don't know." I was like, "Hold up, bro, that's enough."
He got you so good. He got you so good. He started telling them on me, and I ain't never even met him before.
I was like, "Dang." He was bringing up shit I had forgot. Like, oh, I did that. Oh, okay, we did that. Oh, all right. Time to drop your ass. Drop you off the StreamYard. That was funny though. I love my little brother. He came over today. My little brother, he's the baby, and he's one of those ones who will pop up on you without calling first. And you know I work from home, right? And he'll come with his music blasting, his beats. You can hear him a block away. Boo, boo, boo. He came over today, and I'm working. And he out there just sitting in my, like, some, I don't know if you have family who do that, but my family weird like that. They will come over your house and sit outside your house. Sometimes they will sit out there 30, 40 minutes. They be on their phone, smoking a cigarette. They will sit on your porch and be drinking. I mean, like, they at home, and you can be in the house the whole time looking out at them like, when is they gonna come in the house?
And then pull off.
Right. Oh, my family is crazy. But yeah, he did that shit today, and I hit him up. I texted him. I said, "Bro, you always coming over beating your shit while I'm still working." "Oh, I thought you was off work by now." "All right, I'll pull up later." And he drove off. I was like, "All right." But Beasley said, "I spent the last month catching up on all the shows. The only one I am really watching, you already know that, sis, the one with Tommy. I really didn't get into that one, even though everybody kept saying it was real, real, real good, and I need to go back and watch. Maybe one day I will binge watch it, but I don't know. I like Tommy, though, and that's the thing. I like Tommy. So I don't know why I just never got into that one.
I'd rather watch him than.
Really? Maybe I'll binge watch that one of these days when I got some downtime. Beasley said, "Yeah, I have first cousins that's just as close as brothers." Yep, some of my cousins be closer than me and my brothers and my sisters. Yep, cousins, like, I don't know what it is about cousins. Be closer to thick as thieves, boy. Shoot, me and my cousins, we used to sneak out the house. We used to do all kind of dumb shit. But Godfather of Harlem is a good. Oh, I love Godfather of Harlem. Yes, I do.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I do. You like that one, Sislo?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a heck of an actor. Anyway.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I agree. Chad said, "You know, you can't let family on here. They think everyone." Boy, and you warn them, Chad. I'll be like, "Okay, bro," because my friends, they be hitting me up all the time. "When you gonna let me come on the hood table?" I have a cousin who hit me up the other day, and she was like, "Cousin Lele wants to come on the hood table. Why?" "I don't know. Ask her." I'm like, "Why?" You warn them, and you be like, "Okay, y'all don't understand what YouTube is about. People get doxxed on here. People get stalked on here. People be calling people jobs, calling people mamas, calling people kids. They be trying to find out where you work and is your tubes tied or not. I mean, they be trying to find out if you still got both clubs, if you still got. I mean, and they be looking at me like, huh? They don't get it. They don't get it. So yeah, you gotta be careful when you let people on here that's in your family. But Chad said, "Hood, you from the country because that's country shit." Well, you know what? I'm actually not from the country, but my family, my elders, the generation before me is from the country. And a lot of them moved from the country up here to the Midwest. So yeah, if we live country, we got it good. We got it good. But yeah, so I don't know, y'all. I'm looking forward to the next episode though. What I'm most looking forward to, Sislo, for the next episode, and y'all tell me what y'all looking forward to. But that Rilla and the dude who walked in there, did you see how he walked up in the studio? Rilla about shit bricks. He was like, "Oh my god, this nigga ain't dead." And he walked in there talking about, "Lou, I heard you need an extra pair of ears to help you with the music." And he said, "I'm here to lend the ear." Then he was like, "By the way, y'all make sure y'all keep all y'all doors and windows locked at night." Girl, I was dead.
Right. Yeah.
I was gagging.
The homeboy was feeling guilty. Looking around like, you see me? You see me?
Ron was looking around like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know. If I probably would have just ran up out of there. All of a sudden, I feel sick. I think my mama calling me, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta take my mama to dialysis. I would have made up some shit.
The way you said that, I almost thought, I said, okay, don't forget to like, subscribe. When you said, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get my mom. I'm about to get my little spiel.
Girl, I would have said something.
Don't forget to like and share it.
I would have said something. Yeah, he looked like he saw a ghost for real.
Yeah.
But what you looking forward to the next episode?
You talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because I think Nick was about to tell him that Rock wasn't on that type of time, but before she could, he was like, "Oh, you against me too?" So she was like, "Oh no." She like, "Forget Rock."
But you know what?
I'm looking.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because remember that girl was real jealous of Rock, and now she defended her.
Right. Because she knows the truth. Because Rock told her about that money. She could lie and say, "Yep, it was me. It's all good," you know.
Well, what do y'all think about Kanan and him losing all that money that he stole from his mama? And OC, who's still missing in action. Now, who do y'all think gonna get to OC first? Because I think Neek was trying to get OC to help set up Kanan. He was telling him about the money and how he got money stashed and all that. And next thing you know, OC done jacked Kanan. And now he's off to where? Disney? I'm going to Disneyland.
Where did he go? They said he went to Disney.
I don't know where he went, but that nigga.
He better not be in the city.
Chad, you know we ain't supposed to say that word, Chad.
What?
Oh, we supposed to say little people. What? You know what? When I was writing my notes, it's so funny, Sislo. When I be writing my notes, I be wanting to say the M word, right? I be like, that little bit. Even in my notes, I'll be like, hold on, let me just put little people. Let me put shorty do wop.
Little people though.
No, not you. I'm talking about in the chat. I be saying I was writing little people, little fella, shorty do wop, all this kind of shit, because I knew that if I put the M word on paper, because that's what I would like. I know it's not. I know that ain't the right thing to say. Just like gay people, you're not supposed to call them certain things anymore. You know the political whatever.
You know what? My sister calls people that are shorter in stature, like Kevin Hart short, kind of her short, and her husband. She say we fidgets. And then
that's just like the little spinners, you know, the fidget spinners.
Yeah, she say we little fidgets. So that's what I call it.
You all right? You all right, Chad? I was telling Chad he all right. I was just messing around with him, but you know how some people are. Don't say that word. Don't say that word. We're gonna cancel you, Chad. They're gonna cancel you. Listen, you know the cancel culture. They're gonna come for you. But he said it's gonna be Neek already because Neek was taking care of him. But Kanan wasn't really taking care of him. He had him on payroll, but he wasn't like taking care of him. But he did tell them that if they found out who killed Fame, that they would get like a big payout for that. But then his ass and turn around and send him on a goose chase, and they about to kill 4-5 niggas who ain't had shit to do with it. Boy, I would have pissed my pants. I know I would have pissed my pants. Juke had that gun. Juke was spinning around. You know how them crazy people be? She was spinning around. She looked like she was 1 second from talking to herself and answering herself. She did, y'all can't tell me Juke probably ain't answering and talking to herself in the middle of the night.
No, I'm that Chad crazy too. I'm laughing at Chad crazy too.
Oh, what Chad say?
Look at Chad.
Lou said I'm back with now. You need to stop talking about Lulu. 400 always be going in on Lulu. Chad said I rock with you. I don't want to respect the channel.
I'm gonna say something real quick because I was being a bad girl. But if anybody watched the Little Women of Atlanta, you'll be familiar with Mimi, Miss Minnie that was on there. She was one of them from Atlanta. She was so cute. She did hair and everything, right? And she's supposed to have messed with Pastor Troy. But anyway, before she passed away, before she passed away in that car accident, like it might have been maybe some months or a year or something before she passed away. But before then she got pulled over by the police for drunk driving. My stupid bug reposted the thing, and I said, I guess she was a little drunk.
Yeah, you know.
That's what.
Now, did you do that on purpose, or did you just like in hindsight? You was like, "Oh
man, I did it on purpose." I guess she was just a little drunk.
Ooh.
I ain't lying.
I
felt bad after she died. I felt bad because I said that.
You and Chad about to get canceled. Chad talking about I ain't worried about any little problems. You know what?
He took the timeout chair, Chad. To the timeout chair.
400 said, Lulu, that's a little girl from the South Side. Oh, Lord. You know, 400 be going in on Lou. Come on, Lou always crying and shit. Remember when I said I had some cakes to make last time, and you said Lulu gonna be crying over your cakes? Child, 400 be about to take me out of here. I swear.
Girl, and he was doing it to the end of the show. He was cracking up about every other thing, and if it was anything that was soft, he was like crying, Lulu.
Did you hear him explaining himself to the girl that he just met, that he just slept with? We were both. It was she. Her brother died, and we were just both in pain. And we. She was like, "Well, I don't want you in pain."
Yeah.
That dark-skinned girl, the one who's supposed to be helping him out with that artist Rilla. Now, how the hell she find out? She was like, "I hope you're not sleeping with nobody else, like people like your ex." And he was like, "We were both in pain. It was about the pain."
She walked in on him.
Oh, see, I don't remember that. I must have been. Maybe I was looking at something or doing something, taking notes. I don't know. I didn't see that. She walked in on them. Were they kissing? Or were they just like close?
I don't.
I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back.
But I think they was on that floor.
Oh, Chad said she found Jess' necklace. Okay.
Bumping
I don't even remember that.
Jason and whining.
Oh
Ooh. Okay.
Oh Lord. I don't remember that,
I
y'all.
know.
I swear I need to go. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it just in case I missed something else too. Because
I'm
next
watching.
episode gonna be lit. I think Kanan's gonna confront his mother about the money she was giving to the police, because what else could be in that package that she handed to the police? And he mad because his money missing. Now he was skimming money from Rock, and then he up there talking about why didn't he kill you? Then his money come up missing. Then he see his mother slide the package to the police, and somebody said they think the police killed Fame. Next episode is gonna be interesting, y'all. Very interesting. But anyway, you got anything else, y'all? Before we wrap it up?
Nah. I need to go lie down before I pass out.
400. 400 said,
You hear a big thump. Yeah, big thump. I would end the show and tell y'all what my grandson said, but I'm halfway embarrassed. Anyway, but I would end the show with a big thump. That's me, my head bumping against this countertop because I fell asleep.
What? You hit your head on the countertop? Girl, don't be over there.
I said, this thing is delayed, like delayed.
No, I hear you. I just couldn't hear exactly what you said.
But when you hear it, it's like about 20 seconds later.
Oh. Is it?
Yep.
Do we sound delayed, y'all? I thought we sounded pretty good.
We probably do, because you know that how those settings that repairs the audio.
Oh, my friend, my homeboy Chucky, he just hit me up talking about, are we still live? Because he wanted to jump on the panel. He wanted to talk about power. I'm like, we about to wrap it up.
Come on, let him hear that thump too. She fell asleep.
Let me see what he say. Oh, he sent me that at 9:38. I wasn't even paying attention to my Facebook.
9:30. Oh, it's
what? Yeah, I mean, that was like what, 6 minutes ago, 5 minutes
yeah, that
ago?
wasn't that long. That wasn't that long.
Oh, that was 5 minutes ago. Well, yeah, we about to wrap it up. He's gonna have to catch us on the next one. But anyhow. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Unless y'all got something that was of importance that we missed. Did we cover everything important, sis?
I think
Chad
so.
said we sound good.
Oh, well, thank you, darling.
I know. Thank you.
My goodness.
I try to always sound my best.
So do. Oh,
400 said they sound good. 400, you know what? I'll put your ass in the corner. They said they sound good too. You know what? All right, y'all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chad said 400 Lou messed up on that one. I'm gonna hit downhill after that. Man, I would have told, man, see, I'm gonna go like in nigga mode. I would have told her ass shit. Like, we just slept together last week, bitch. Shit, you ain't claiming shit.
Lou want that Bronx tell.
Thank you. Shoot. Shoot. Dark skin wasn't in back then yet. No, I'm just playing. Hold on, was Nino Brown out around then? I can't remember.
Nino Brown made me hate black folk.
Oh man, when Nino Brown came out, everybody wanted to do a black ass nigga. No, they were like, fuck Albie Shore and Christopher. What's his name? Christopher Reed. Was that his name? I'll be sure Christopher.
No, it's Christopher.
Christopher.
See, I can't.
Was it Christopher Reed?
I got foggy brain.
I can't remember. You know the one that looked just like I'll Be Sure, okay?
Yeah.
The one who looked like I'll Be Sure's son could be both of their sons.
The one who had one re-erection is still playing in 30 days, like 30 years later.
Don't tell I'll Be Sure I said that.
Christopher Williams.
Christopher Williams, that's his name. Christopher Williams looked just like I'll Be Sure, and I'll Be Sure's son looked just like Christopher Williams.
The only thing about it is Christopher Williams can really sing. I'll be sure.
I liked it, both of them though. Oh my God, I used to like both of them so much.
The only reason why people like I'll Be Sure was because he was halfway cute. But honey, when he sang, gonna be girl, gonna be
girl, gonna be
girl,
gonna be on your own, girl.
The best thing here was regard.
That was my shit.
That's only because he had a little bitty piece in it.
That was my shit, sis. Slow. You about to make me go listen to that shit after I get off of here.
Temptation is alright. Action can make you fall for what you feel. If it is good. Oh, I forgot.
Hold up.
My bad.
What the hell? Look at what Chad said. They said that might be Wolf's son, Puff, old security guard that was killed by Meechnum in an ATL.
That might be. That was Wolf. That wasn't his son. That was Wolf. It was.
No, they
Wolf.
said that might. They said somebody said that was Wolf's son. I'll be sure son. It was Wolf's son. I'm gonna look up Wolf. Let me do it right now. What do I look up? Diddy, security guard, Wolf.
I think they're saying that one of Diddy's kids looked like Wolf. That's the youngest one. I mean, the oldest boy, Christian. They're not talking about.
Oh, they're talking about Christian.
Not Christian. They're talking about Justin.
Justin. Oh, you talking about Justin? Oh,
it's Justin. That's Paris's what's that girl? Not Paris. God dang it.
Why I bring up that? Why I type in Diddy security guard Wolf, and one of the pictures that bring up is Diddy kissing on Beyonce's husband. Hold up. What the fuck? What?
He was what he was. And here's the thing. If that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be.
Jay-Z was kissing.
He have to start hurting people and doing all of that devil.
Puffy was kissing on everybody. I don't got no problems with nobody who they sleep with, but it's how you get to the panties and the drawers. Okay? It's how you get there. You know, like, was it willingly or was it forcefully? Did you give them some of them things that put and pop? Like Bill Cosby, did you give him some of that put and pop to get to the draws?
Bill Cosby ain't even making put and pops no more.
You know what? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Bill Cosby.
Better getting Jello. Better be quiet. But they canceled Jello. I ain't
Father said that Luke Taylor's mom, hell no, he gonna cry in season 9. Season 9, we only on 4.
Puff said, let me ease your mind. You see that video where Puff was trying to hit on what's his name, daughter? Kylie Roy, her name is. He was trying to hit on that her cake.
What?
Corley. Anyway, no next daughter. Puppy was trying to hit on him and Busta Rhymes tapped his cheek like, no, bro. I tapped that eye. Told him no, he
You know
can't mess
what?
with Corley.
It's a lot of things, boy. When I think about, excuse me, when I think about all the things that happens in the industry, if the walls could talk, I know there are thousands and thousands, and I'm saying thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the industry who have witnessed stuff, who will probably take it to their grave. You know, shout out for the ones who do speak out. I wish more would speak out early rather than 20, 30 years later. You know, the same as the people who get taken advantage of. I wish they would speak out earlier, but I understand how it is as a victim, you know. But anyway, I don't want to take it that route on this TV show review, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so anyway, we about to jump off of here. We about to give it a whole.
Chad,
I had to
shut
buy
up.
me a new Shirley.
Go to bed, Chad. Go to bed.
Chad, 400 is not gonna let Lulu make it. Not today. Not in season 9.
No, look what he did the last he said. He had to go buy him a Shirley. Now we go get you a nanny goat. Some jingle boots. That's
You
the one
know
thing
what?
they did not put in BMF that I was like, if you're gonna attack, you're gonna get Detroit culture in the 80s, in the early 80s, you got to have a nanny gold bomber and some jingle boots. Got
Man, I
to.
remember the bomber jacket days, boy. I remember I had me an Indians bomber jacket. I had the one, you know, the bomber jackets. I might be calling them the wrong name, but the ones that came all the way damn near. Well, I was short, but you know, the ones that came all the way damn near to your knees,
They come
and they were
right.
the team jackets.
They come right to your fingertips.
Yeah, and I had the Indians one. They had the ones that come to your waist, but then they also had the ones that come down there to your knees. They was the real long ones. I just can't remember what they were called, but to me they were like the bomber jackets. They were like kind of made from the same way. But I never had a pair of UGG boots. I never had. Ooh, I can't stand Uggs.
They are comfortable.
They comfortable, but them things stink.
No, they
After
don't.
you after you had them for a few, girl, them things stink. They
You
get
gonna get-
dirty and nasty.
That's
Mm-mm.
the people that's wearing.
Girl, and we live in the Midwest. You wear the UGG boots in the Midwest, they be all snowed and salted on by the time the spring
No,
comes. You
and
gotta
you
look
can
a
wash
whole
them.
nother pair.
I got a sweater pair, and I take the insoles out and wash them, throw them in the washer, and let them air dry.
They just look like they stink, Chad. All right. Chad said, "Not they stink. They just look like they stink."
They don't.
Man, I be cracking up. And then I live in the
Keep
hood, right? When you live in the hood and you see these girls like out and about at the dollar store or Walmart or the gas station or somewhere, and they got on pajamas with UGG boots. Maybe I'm the only person that has seen some
and
shit
a
like
bonnet.
that. And a bonnet on their head. I'll be
And
like,
a
what?
bonnet.
Man,
And
I'll be like, y'all
the
know
bonnet.
y'all need to take, y'all ain't got no home training. There's no home. Man, I've been in the hood all my life and I ain't never walked out the house with no pajamas on and some boots.
Girl.
You said, let me find out you got stanky foot bed over there.
Except for that one time, it was about 10 o'clock at night, and I went to get scratch off that one time. And then the other time, when I went to go pick up my McDonald's and realized I ain't have enough gas, just those 2 times. And I didn't have a bonnet on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't have a bonnet on that time, but I did go another time where I had the bonnet on, but I didn't have the boots and the pajamas on. Just those times. That's it.
I would throw a cap on before I put a bonnet on my hair. Now, no shade to the women who wear bonnets, but me personally, I would throw
Yeah.
a whole hat on, or I'll throw a hoodie on with a hood on it before I put a before I put a scarf or something run out the door. But again, no shade, no shade. But
No, that
that's just
wasn't.
like pajamas.
That was
I'll
the
throw on
boy.
some. I got
That was a,
plenty of stuff besides pajamas to throw on. Like you got sweatpants, short sweatpants, sweaters, t-shirts. I got plenty of lounge type materials, type of clothing before I grab a pair of pajamas and run out the house. Like, child, I can't. Mm-mm. Now, if I'm going to the mailbox or something like that, or going outside to grab something off the porch or out the house, or running to the car, that's something different. But I cannot go to Walmart or something in some pajamas. That shit just, I'll be like, wow. Then all the pictures. Remember, okay, Sislo, remember all the pictures that used to be posted all over Facebook, social media, because people was always taking pictures of people in Walmart, and then they would post it. You will see people look at a hot ass mess, and I'm like, see, that's what happens. That's what happens. I'll be the first one. Walk out in pajamas and Uggs on and a scarf, and I'll be on Facebook looking a hot mess.
I wonder is it meant to stop you from doing that?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. One day, no, Sislo, Chad. Hold up, y'all. For real, I still got this picture in my phone. I ain't never posted it on Facebook because it's somebody in our hood, right? I don't know them, but they was at Walmart. But I be showing my friends, man, this lady, the dogs. Oh my God. You know when your feet be so ashy and so they just cut up, look like they just cut concrete. Boy, this lady had on some flip-flops, and I mean,
Did you say she had ashy teeth?
they was white, they was scaly, they looked like Edward Scissorhands. I don't know what was going on with that lady's foot. But I never posted it. I never posted it because I knew.
This fool said she had ashy teeth.
She had Edward Scissorhands feet, like they just cut up. You know how Edward Scissorhands, when he cutting up trees and shit, them when he be going real fast with them things. I still got that picture on my phone, and I took that picture like 3 years ago.
You talking about wire edger?
I took that picture like 3 years ago, and it's still in my phone.
Girl, you got my
stomach hurt. I'm like, one day I'm gonna post it. I was thinking if I post it maybe a long time out, then maybe the person won't be identified if I was to post it. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Because you know why I won't do it? Because one day, one of my cousins who's been on my show a few times too, she was so, listen, I was on social media on Facebook and I came across this picture. People was like dogging this girl and what she was wearing and shit. And she was at a restaurant getting some food. And I looked, now mind you, they only had from the waist down, not her head, the back of her head, nothing. But you know how you know your peoples? By the way they stand, or by something they wearing that you might have seen them wear before, or something like that. I seen that picture and I knew immediately that was my cousin. By the shoes and the pants she had on and just her shape. I sent that picture to my cousin. I said, girl, they got you on Facebook. Why she went, I knew I should have. She went over there and she started cussing out everybody in the damn comment section. She's like, no, fuck that cousin. Who is it? Who posted that cousin? Who posted it? I'm gonna whoop that bitch. I'm like, see, that's my crazy cousin too. I was like, no, I'm not gonna tell you who posted it. I just wanted you to know. No, fuck that shit, cousin. You can't be girl. I was like, here it is. Go there, go. Well, she was all up in that post cussing everybody out. But I had to give her grace. I mean, this is my cousin, but still, I was like, girl, you was looking about mess. But she had literally just came from the emergency room with her son. So when she went to the hospital, that's what she had on. And when she left the hospital, they was hungry. So she stopped to get something to eat. I'm like, girl, now, I know that's what happened because, we always, we family. So if somebody in the hospital, I knew that's what happened. But I was like, girl, they done got you, girl. Hospital or no hospital, they done got you. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Girl, that shit was funny. So, yeah, that's why I said I ain't going to post it because one day somebody might get me not looking my best. And I'll be on Facebook. But you said can't be mad you got caught. Like, right. But she was pissed. Oh, child. But anyway, I'm gonna read this comment. Like my mama always say, make sure you have clean underwear, socks. You might end up in the hospital. Absolutely. I tell my sons that too. I only got 2 sons, 2 kids, 2 sons, and I used to always tell them that. Make sure your drawers is clean socks, clean drawers. Child, I don't care if you didn't go nowhere today and you just sat on your butt all day playing video games. By tomorrow, you should have watched something. Sure, don't be walking around funky. Sure, you don't never know what's gonna happen. And people think because they be at home all the time, they ain't gotta watch. I ain't did nothing. I ain't went out in the elements. Your stuff be stirring up things down there, even if you don't leave the house. Okay, male or female. Wash your tail. And on that note, Sislo, you got any final words?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and support this channel at The Hood Table. $ The Hood Table 402. That's it. That'll be on purpose.
Absolutely. And let me drop Sislo's channel too, y'all. Y'all know y'all got to support my girl too because she is a content creator. So please make sure you support her channel too because she is a big, humongous supporter. Not just my sister from another mister, but she is a big supporter of The Hood Table and has always been. So please give her a click and a view, a like, a share, subscribe, hit the bell. I just dropped her link in the chat. But y'all, that's all I got. Like, share, and subscribe. Like she said, if you want to donate, you can donate $ The Hood Table 402. But other than that, as we always say, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. We out. Bye. Love you, sis.